favorite place in the world, Bar Lines at the Omni Nashville Hotel. We got a fun show for you today. Chase McCabe is speaking once again. He's got another LinkedIn cloud storage certification meeting today to do. And so Dr. Crane has stepped in, Brando behind the board, and we're good to go. In about a minute before we go on the air, chaos happens, but we're good, right?
We're good to go, Joe. We're down here at the Omni, and it's a beautiful day outside. I mean, it's not too hot, not too cold. You could probably go outside with some shorts and a T-shirt and just get a nice walk in and listen to us.
Is that what you're going to do? Then why aren't you wearing the shorts and a T-shirt?
I'm wearing a T-shirt, but not shorts.
What kind of T-shirt's that?
It's like a 3/4 sleeve. It's
goofy. I know what it is, but it says Italian soccer?
It's just, Italia 1999.
Looks like a ad for 7-Eleven.
Well, it's pretty close to it.
We got a little laughter inside Bar Lines.
Yeah, that's
today,
my uncle's shirt from like way back in the 80s.
Oh,
so,
man.
You know, when I spent the night at my grandparents' place, I didn't have clothes there. So I'd always wear my uncle's clothes from like when they're in high school.
Why didn't you have clothes there?
Because, you know, as a kid, you just hang out outside with no shirt on.
Do you know the Truman Show came out in 1998 about Jim Carrey, followed him around the camera? That should have been you.
It still can be.
It should be you, because fascinating. The oldest 27-year-old in the world.
Well, yeah. When I was out 8, 9 years old, even 5, 6 years old, I had cargo shorts on, no shoes, no shirt, with a belt on, and walked around in the garden.
Okay, in the garden.
Yeah, in the garden.
Okay.
I mean, tomato plants. You go check on.
Yeah, I know
what's
in the garden. Yeah, okay. For the most part.
All right.
Good. You doing okay now?
Fantastic.
All right. Dr. Crane and I had a brief encounter with a couple of Waymos coming downtown. By the way, there are at least 400 Waymos in downtown Nashville just riding around, and one was stopped at a red light and wouldn't go, and I'm driving, and so I saw what was going on, and I'm not going to stop and get my phone out and do that because that's against the law. But then I looked back, and it was still there. So for those who are stuck behind the Waymo with the red light downtown, I hope you got past him. It's something every day with them.
Yeah, you know, as there was a fire truck passing by, again, another fire truck situation, this Waymo didn't know what to do. So I will give the credit to the Waymo, because after it passed by, I was like, all right, I'm not just going to sit here in the middle of traffic. I'm actually going to try to go across lanes here and see if I can get through the intersection. And sure enough, they did. And I was proud of it. I was.
Like a little proud of the Waymo?
Yeah, like a little puppy dog. I'm proud of it.
I mean, you spot him a mile away because of the fan that's spinning on the outside and on top of the car.
It's like the home run signal.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Right. All that. Speaking of home run, 12:30, Lipscomb Baseball coach Jeff Forehand's going to join us. They head down, and it's so funny how irony works and everything. Yeah. They're heading down this weekend, and their opening game in the college baseball playoff is against your Mississippi State team.
Yes, Mississippi State Bulldogs, that is. I mean, they are one of the best teams in college baseball as they host their regional once again, and the dude's going to be rocking. Duty Noble Field.
What's the name of it?
Duty Noble Field. They call it the Dude.
Duty?
Duty Noble Field, yeah. It's like
spell duty.
It's Dudley, but everybody calls it Duty Noble.
Isn't that Dudley?
Duty.
That's how, but it's Dudley.
It is Dudley.
Like Dudley Field at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, people call
you Mississippi State fans are weird.
Look, I'm going off what everybody tells me. I just go off what people tell me. I call it the Dude. That's because it sounds funky. I just call it the Dude.
But it's like, I mean, there's like sold out. They go crazy.
I had this conversation the other day with somebody, and they were saying like, I think it might have been Parker. I was like, what is the second most populated sport at Mississippi State? You could probably say maybe basketball. Women's basketball used to be number 2.
Right.
And then it kind of overlapped. And it's now baseball. It's always been baseball. Let's not get it twisted. But Rafael Palmeiro and Jonathan Papelbon.
Did you leave out Will Clark, pal?
No, not going to leave out Will Clark. I mean, I'm just listing off some now. Adam Frazier. I mean, Brent Rooker. He now plays for the Athletics. He's from Germantown, Tennessee.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of connections to Mississippi State here in the Nashville area, especially Tennessee. So,
well, no offense.
Yeah,
but I hope Lipscomb goes down there and beats them silly.
They've played really well this year. So, I mean, look, anything could happen at this point.
That's right. So we'll talk to Coach Forehand coming your way at 12:30 today. Also, interesting comments. I saw Trey Wallace post this on X about the SEC media days are happening on the media days. Spring meetings are happening down in Florida, and UT athletic director Danny White had something to say, which I had to watch like 10 times. Basically, he's in favor of a 24-team playoff because the opportunities for college football teams to get into the playoff, they're too low. And I'm telling you, there's such a loser mentality to say we expanded 24 because the opportunities are too low. We'll get into this in the show today, but I'm sorry, doesn't winning the regular season count for something?
It should.
Am I wrong on this?
It should, because I had this conversation with Jake yesterday. If you expand the playoff, well, what do the first 3 to 4 games mean of the season? To me, those are just to get reps. That's all that is.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine if you're a power 4 and you're playing us, a couple of yahoos, and you beat us 6. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
But
Tune-up game.
Tune-up game, but and you play the games, but the opportunity is too low to get in the college football play. I mean, that's basically him saying, look, our team sucks, and we need to get in somehow, some way, because we're not going to earn it during every Saturday.
It's crazy to see, Tennessee fans say, oh, we're building up, we're going to get there. But it's crazy to see the drop-off. When you take a step back and look at Tennessee's landscape, they make the college football playoff. They get absolutely mollywopped by Ohio State in the shoe.
That's a new word.
Mollywopped. Yeah.
Is that what you young kids are saying today?
I believe so. It might be
mollywopped.
Yeah. I used to say that back in the day.
Well, how far back in the day? Like a month?
No, maybe 12, 13 years old.
Mollywopped?
Yeah.
Did your parents not spank you for such vile language?
Thought it was funny. But as I'm
your parents are pretty cool. I'll give them that, though.
I appreciate
it.
Now, as I'm continuing, though, Tennessee, looking at it from a big old, take a step back and look at it from that perspective, this is a program that has regressed. And I think you could probably credit that to Danny White. Yes or no?
Danny White here says, White came out in support of the college football playoff expansion. I think the percentage of teams with access to the postseason football is low, and I think we need more access. That's off Trey Wallace on X. And the comments, there are hundreds just blasting Danny White about this. And we'll get into this later on about all these stuff. There's 194 comments, and they're not well for that. So we'll get into all that later on because the last thing I want is college football to turn into the NFL, and it's slowly doing that.
Yep.
And it's ruining it for me.
I mean,
it's ruined it.
It's
ruining it for me, and I'm like, come on, man. That's one thing I don't need.
Or something I brought to you before the show, and it was that bipartisan, vote that they're trying to get across of maybe a potential salary cap with college sports as a whole. But we'll get into more of that.
Yeah, but you got to form a union. I mean, then you get lawyers involved, and then it's a quagmire.
But I was reading a little bit into it, a little more before we get to it later on. It was just that they were talking more about how Ted Cruz and someone else along with it is trying to not cap the NIL value, but also just cap the roster value, if that makes sense.
It does.
They're separating that.
But doesn't Ted Cruz and all have something more important to worry about?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Stay away from all that.
But logically, in everyone's brain, that probably makes sense because we all understand we don't want to – it's capitalism. Make as much money as you want.
It is. Right.
We don't want to take away the opportunities for these student athletes. And I say we. I shouldn't say we. I'm just a civilian at this point. But don't take away their opportunities to make more money. It's just more of the universities that are trying to capitalize on their NIL.
Okay.
That's the issue for me. I think the universities are capitalizing too much on the name, image, likeness, whereas the players are not having the capability to do so. Now they are.
It's such a
conundrum.
Yeah, mind-boggling mud puddle right now. I mean, it's just like, what? I mean, you never know. Anyway, we'll talk more about that. All right, our question of the day, and I tell you all the time, we have the best listeners at 102.5 The Game, especially from 12 to 3. You guys are wonderful. Our question of the day is, what is the most annoying thing a coworker has ever done, not to you, but has ever done? What's the most annoying thing a coworker has ever done? This drives you crazy. Now, it could be current. It could be 10 years ago. It could be 20 years ago. 615-737-1025. 615-737-1025. What's the most annoying thing a coworker does, did, still does, doesn't do, did at one time, whatever it is? I would say I worked with somebody one time years ago in television.
Yep.
And he would watch videos on his computer. And every time he'd like, hey, come watch this. Hey, you got to see this. It was like 18 times a day. So it became to the point of just like, oh, my God, when's it going to happen? I mean, I dreaded this. Like, oh, he's going to show. And it was nothing that'd be like earth shattering. Like, this guy stopped at a red light. Look, he didn't go when it turned green. And he would laugh at the video, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to watch this at all." So I know it's simple, but it annoyed me to no end, big time.
Hey Joe, look at this.
Yeah. I've been down and looked at it. I hate you. You have several. Which one makes me laugh?
Catch my
right?
Joke. I agreed. That was great.
You got me on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, no, you did catch what I said after that.
What'd you say?
Like, I've been down to look at it. I was like, that's what she said. Yeah. All right, continuing.
Are you here till 3 today?
I am. I'm feeling pretty good. I fixed
Maybe
my
Chase gets done early.
I fixed my radio today in my car. That's why I'm excited.
Okay, but that's not the question.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I bring the energy today because
you do.
I
like the energy.
I'm excited because I fixed my car. So,
all right, come on, give it to me. What's the most annoying thing?
Well, it happened. I'd say recently within the last year. I mean, shout out to Adam Vingan. I mean, no ill will towards him at all. But let's not eat the sandwiches at someone else's desk and pick off the onions and leave it on the floor by your feet.
What?
Yeah, that was a thing. Remember, I brought it up on the radio last year. Vingan would eat a sandwich at my desk, and then there was the onions on the floor, and I was like, golly, it smells like BO in here.
Why would he throw onions on the floor? Are you sure it was him?
Oh, yeah. We talked about it.
Did you confront him?
Yeah, we did. And we sorted things out.
This is more than annoying.
Well, we sorted things out. It's all good. I try to be compassionate towards people. It's all good.
I had some onions on a hamburger, right? I just put them to the side of the plate.
Well, see, I'm
not throwing them on the ground.
It was in one of those paper, you unfold it from Jersey Mike's or wherever those sandwich shops are. You have the sandwich paper. I think it may have fell off because, when you open it up, you don't see what's on the bottom of your table here. So it might have been on the edge here and it fell off maybe. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But maybe you forgot about it. And that seems like what it was. Well, it was raunchy. Oh, my God. And I can tell you, it was not me.
4828 on our text line. These are all starting to flow in. You guys are great. 615-737-1025. The most annoying thing a coworker's ever done or did to you that just drove you crazy. 4828 says the most annoying thing a coworker did to me was he spoke to me.
Do you hate your coworkers that bad?
I think hate's a strong word. Dislike. There we go. Spoke to me. Because there are coworkers
non-preferred
in my years of television that you just avoid. You absolutely avoid. You just don't want to talk. And at Channel 2, there's a long hallway for those who work at Channel 2. If you started one end and go down, you saw somebody come the other way, there was no escape. So you're like, oh, my gosh, what am I going to do here? It's usually somebody that you don't want to talk to. I'm sure they felt the same way about me. It's usually the boss. You walk by and you're like, oh, God, small talk city. Here we go. So that's what it is.
Well, I think the best way to get out of a situation like that is immediately you just why is my leg? You look, I got to answer this. And you turn the other way.
Yeah, but but you're caught. I mean, you're already committed down the hallway.
No.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, God. But it happened almost every time.
Just be like, if you walk by, hey, how you doing? I would love to chat. We'll catch up in 5 minutes.
Well, just give the nod. Hey, how you doing? Okay today? Great, thanks. And just walk past.
Does that come with an eye wink or no eye wink?
Head nod.
Head nod, but with the nod, does it go with the wink, like a left eye wink?
I don't usually wink.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a head nod.
It's more like an eye close, head down nod kind of.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
I mean, you could do that. Anyway, that's our question of the day. What's the most annoying thing a coworker's done or done to you? Call us, talk to us, however you want to. We got a packed show for today. Jeff Forehand, Lipscomb Baseball coach at 12:30, and much, much more. We're live at the Omni, at the Bar Lines downtown. This is the Chase and Big Joe Show, 102.5 The Game. All right, welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe Show live at the Omni Nashville Hotel Bar Lines in downtown Nashville, where this is the calm before the storm because CMA Fest starts to take place like Sunday or Monday. They all start showing up.
All the cowboy boots, cowboy hats, belt buckles.
And then next week is just welcome to downtown Nashville.
You going?
CMA. Every night, man.
Every night?
Every night. I'm going to be
starting Monday?
Every night, Sunday night.
I'll be here Thursday at 4:30.
I'm not coming nowhere near down here.
Are you kidding me?
Why would I? Where are you coming out on Thursday at 4:30 for?
I have a friend of mine performing on one of the side stages.
Oh, who is it?
Hayden Kaufman. Yeah.
Hayden Kaufman.
Yeah. I'll find the exact stage for you real quick, but he'll be performing here.
Is he a up and coming star?
Yeah, he's been touring for the last like 3 to 5 years. I mean, I've known the guy for a while thanks to my buddy JP. Shout out to him. He's also doing his own independent artist stuff as well. So has I think a album coming out late June, middle of July, something like that.
Oh, okay. Are these all Ryan guys?
JP is. Yeah, I had English class with him, and then I think he met Hayden through just the grapevine, and he ended up working in his band and all that fun stuff. They became roommates, and now they've kind of gone their separate ways on good terms, that is. So he's pursuing the country aspect. My buddy JP is doing his thing, and it's great.
Right?
Supporting them at the best way possible.
So no drama between all these guys?
Nah.
Okay. All right, good.
Not at all. They're all trying to make it, Joe. That's the thing. Like, why stir drama when you're trying to make it?
Because that's what people love to do.
Well, no, not like this.
People love drama at all aspects.
Hayden's from East Tennessee. He's a really cool guy. Really cool guy. If you don't know his music, go check it out. Hayden Kaufman, man.
Okay. You have some Nashville SC news.
Yeah, there was some news that kind of.
You want to talk? Is this?
I mean, it's reported.
Is this known? Is this out here yet?
It's out there now.
It's not about Nashville SC, but a player.
Yes, Warren Madrigal. I'll pull it up for you. So Warren Madrigal was, I guess the best way to put it, sent home from the Costa Rican national team from their camp ahead of their friendly matches against Colombia and England. The federation cited that it was like a disciplinary issue along with another player, a couple of players, that is, Alejandro Braun and Kenneth Vargas.
Okay.
It's not Alejandro Braun's first rodeo when it comes to getting in trouble with the Costa Rican national team or just in trouble in general.
Okay.
I guess Madrigal and Vargas and Braun, all three, they're kind of like really good buddies. But yeah, they all three were sent back due to disciplinary issues. I was reading online from like a Costa Rican newspaper that allegedly Madrigal switched rooms with another player, stuff like that. It was a lot of chaos. But there's some other things that are a little bit more non-reputable that I would rather not share because I don't want to put any rumors out there. But allegedly, that's what all that is out there.
So is this a big deal?
I would say so. If you're a Nashville SC fan, I'd be not concerned. I would just be wondering what's it going to look like after the World Cup, because I mean, yes, this happened not only 2-3 days after the break for the World Cup, but this is a player that is 21 years old, that has a lot of upside, that also is playing for a nation right now that doesn't have anything to play for because they didn't make the World Cup. So you wonder what is the timeline going to look like for him to ramp things back up, because the club itself, they're not able to resume practicing until I think like middle of June. So 2 weeks. So MLS has structured a time frame for 2 weeks. They have to have a down period, and then after that 2 weeks they can come back and train. So this is just going to be an interesting time for Nashville. They obviously have a lot of international players that have probably gone home for a little bit of time. I know Max Boboleji that scored the header the other night. That I think it was where you were sitting, by the way. He scored his first goal, and then he was the press conference player and said he was going to go home to Ghana for a little bit. So. I'm not saying he has anything wrong with him. I'm just saying for Warren Madrigal's sake, this, I believe, reading other stuff online, allegedly he's headed back to Nashville.
Okay. All right. That's a lot going on. When does the World Cup start?
I believe in 15 days. Yeah.
And then it's done in mid-July because.
Yeah, I believe July 1st.
They play that fast?
Yeah, it's a month long. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the world's coming. This is all here. I mean, they're all coming to the United States.
I believe the finals in New Jersey.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy about that.
No, it's at MetLife Stadium. Yeah,
okay.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So the national team was announced yesterday?
Yes, international team for the U.S. Yep.
The national team.
National team, yeah, sorry.
Okay,
yeah.
Announced. So they'll start practicing immediately?
Yeah, Japan's actually practicing at Nashville SC's facilities here.
Are they?
Yeah, so that'll be something fun to watch.
Why don't you get somebody on from over there? You're the soccer guy.
I don't speak Japanese.
That is so rude.
No, it's not. I'm just saying I don't speak another language of
I'm pretty sure most of them probably speak some English.
Yeah,
Some of them.
maybe.
Maybe the coach does.
Yeah, maybe.
Does Otani speak English?
He says he doesn't, but he does.
Okay. I just every time I see he's got a translator with him, which is fine.
Yeah, and also it's because of that whole Ippe Mazahara situation with the whole wiring of the money and stuff.
The bookie?
Yeah.
The agent, whatever it is.
So I think that you got to use the interpreter for that reason.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You speak English? No.
You know, Major League Baseball is like when they saw that, like, oh my
It's the face of
gosh.
baseball, man.
Right. What that's going on.
July 19th is the final. It'll be in.
When's Nashville SC's next game?
I believe August. No, I'm sorry. The 15th of July. Yeah, they play Atlanta United here. I just looked it up.
You might have missed a guy or two. If your team's playing in the final.
No. So they come back to play. Hang on, Joe. Let me give you the timeline real quick. I had it all up, and then July 17th is when they come back. The final is July 19th. I don't think they'll be missing anybody.
First game's the 17th?
Yeah.
Okay.
They won't be missing anybody because the only player that's playing in the World Cup right now is Ahmed Qasim with the Iraq national team.
Okay. All right.
Because you had Yazbek and Tagseth and maybe a few other players, but they were all hurt.
Are you going to go over and watch Japan practice?
Maybe once. Yeah, if I can. If, the schedule permits.
What else you got going on?
I mean, I got my other stuff outside of radio.
Granted, but you could find time. You love soccer so much.
I know. Yeah.
Does Japan have a shot at all winning this?
I mean, they have no.
Oh, that's motivation.
I mean, to be fair, they maybe could win out of their group if that's the case. That they're always a sneaky team. I mean, let me pull up the World Cup groups real quick. But
yeah, please do.
They're always one of those teams that are sneaky because they gave Italy a run for their money.
What about Netherlands? I heard Netherlands are good.
Yep, Netherlands are always good.
Like there's a lot of money coming in on Netherlands.
Money?
Can you name a city in the Netherlands?
Something Borg. You're asking the wrong guy.
Is that the Dutch?
Yeah.
The Netherlands are?
Yeah.
So the Danes?
Yeah.
Well, we have no. I'd bang on you for not knowing things that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where the Netherlands and what the Danish and I should know this. This is terrible. You're working hard over there. You're going like 15 different pages to find.
There we go. And also, you're going to be happy for me with this.
I'm
getting my eyes checked tomorrow.
Thank goodness.
Because I no longer want to squint at my computer. All right, so here we go. All the groups here. Let's see. Japan, they're in the group with the Netherlands. How about that?
Oh,
no, that's crazy. Yeah, they should be able to get a Group F. They play the other one that's going to be difficult is Sweden. They're in that Group F with them. So it's Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tanzania.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. So
Tunisia,
whatever. Tanzania.
Whatever. That sounds like Broadway on a Friday night. Hey-o.
Goodness gracious.
All right. Are you going to be our World Cup correspondent?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun talking about soccer, especially at the World Cup stage. I wish Italy was in it, but
wait, Italy's not in it?
No.
What happened?
They lost to Bosnia or Herzegovina.
Bosnia or Herzegovina?
I didn't say or. I said Bosnia Herzegovina. That's what it is, right?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
I'm terrible.
I'm not with the United Nations.
I'm terrible.
Hell, I can barely pronounce the Mumbrian.
Okay,
around town.
No, but Italy once again they miss out of the World Cup, man. It's not a national thing. It's more of a structured thing.
Okay,
from the base all the way up. So they don't develop young talent, and the young talent they have promised, they send them to other countries like Germany, Spain. They learn those type of systems, and Italy is just left with a bunch of. Let's just put it in toy spectrum. They're left with a bunch of toys that don't play together. It's like, Woody and Buzz. You know how Woody and Buzz didn't really get along at first? That's kind of what the Italy national team is right now. They got players that have certain qualities that don't play well together.
Okay. I'm not sure we'll top that comparison today, but
you're welcome.
Well done. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Lipscomb baseball coach Jeff Forehand will join the show. Is it the Bisons or the Bison?
I don't know, Joe. You tell me.
Maybe the Bisons.
Bisons with an S.
Bisons
That's right, because Brando, I just sent you Coach Forehand's number. Yep. He'll join us next. We're live at Omni Bar Lines, downtown Nashville, right here on 102.5 The Game. All right, welcome back into the Chase and Big Joe Show live at the Omni downtown Nashville Bar Lines. Chase off today. Dr. Crane in with us. Without further ado, one of our favorite people. He's a local boy, and anytime from our city does anything fantastic, we're going to bring him on. Let's welcome in Lipscomb Baseball coach Jeff Forehand to the show. Coach, congratulations. Headed to Mississippi State. You got to be riding high right now. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us, Coach.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me. Anytime I talk to you guys, I look forward to it. And here we're riding pretty high right now and getting ready to hit the bus here in just about 30 minutes.
What's the plan when you get down to Starkville? I mean, I know you'll practice tomorrow. Do you have any downtime? Do the guys get to hang out and not worry about baseball? What's the itinerary here the next 48 hours?
Today we'll do some of that. We already got a workout in this morning, and then we'll hit the bus. It'll take about 4.5 hours to get there. We'll get there, have a team dinner tonight, and get to hang out, laugh, and cut up a little bit. And, and then tomorrow morning it'll get going pretty fast as, all batting practice and all that stuff starts pretty early. So if we have any downtime, well, not tomorrow, we'll practice tomorrow at about 2, and then, after that. So luckily we've learned over the past it's better to go down on Wednesday rather than go down on Thursday. We tried that, I think, before, and it was so rushed.
So, yeah, well, good for you. Coach, what was Monday like watching your school, your team, your guys get excited and that name Lipscomb come across the TV screen on national TV for the selection show Monday?
It's always cool, man. It's the funnest time of the year, for all of us coaches, man. To get to that point is, a lot of things have to happen. And, as I told them at the show on Monday, there's millions of things that go into winning. And, when it all comes together and you get a few breaks in those games, and boy, North Al, they were really good, and their program has done so great, and Jad has built that thing up. But we had some breaks, but when that's all we work for is that opportunity to be able to see that pop up there, and when it does, it's just it's a great time to be a mid-major when that happens.
Lipscomb head baseball coach Jeff Forehand's online with this. Coach, when it comes to your pitching staff, one of your players, Colin Smith-Beasley, who's just been a workhorse for you guys on the mound, how much of a integral part has he been for that rotation?
Colin Bosley Smith. It's an opposite name, but he instead of Smith Bosley Smith. He transferred in from Duke, had an injury, came back around, had an opportunity to take a fifth year. And he's been pitching third for us. Started pitching on Sunday about halfway through the year. We pulled him out of the bullpen, and he's been going on Sunday. Right now, he's slated to go. If we have a game 3, he'd be slated to go game 3. But most likely we'll move him up at some point if we need him into the bullpen. If we need him on game 1 or 2.
And then when you go down to Starkville and you're playing at, one of the nicest ballparks in all of college baseball, how do you turn that into a home atmosphere for your players?
Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Have y'all been in a while?
Oh, I've been. Yes, sir. I'm just talking about for field of play. Just how do you get your players comfortable on the diamond?
Well, luckily we've been down there. We've played them 3 times already this season, and we've been down there. So we really know a little bit about the field, but there were probably 10,000 there when we played that 3-game series. But if we're probably looking at playing up in front of 15 or 16, and we've been talking about it, but I don't know if there's any way to prepare for what's going to be, probably the biggest crowd in all the regional. And but we've been down there before. We've played them before, and we know that they got a really good team. And if we bring our A game and can hold it close, you never know what can happen.
Absolutely. Lipscomb baseball coach Jeff Forehand is with us on the Chase and Big Joe show. You guys head down. Do you scout when you go down Mississippi State? I mean, how do you scout? Because you know who they're going to pitch already. You've played them already, you said there. But at the end of the day, Coach, I just got to think, you go out, they got to play 9 innings. You got to play 9 innings. Anything can happen, right?
That's it. That's why this game is the greatest game on earth, because, anything can happen. And you look at it on paper, and we got a big uphill climb, and who we think is going to pitch. It hasn't been announced yet. We'll announce that probably tomorrow, and they will too. But who we think is going to pitch. That guy is going to end up being a big leaguer at some point, in his career. And we got to just get prepared for a really good pitcher. And but hey, it's what we have to do every game. Every pitcher's pretty good until you prove otherwise. But I just it's just going to be a great atmosphere and a great experience for our guys. And like I said, like you said, anything can happen. We just got to play. If we play good baseball, we're going to be in good shape, And if we give them a lot of free stuff, it won't, because if you went back, and I don't even want to talk about it, but if you go back and look at Game 3, it was a Tang with them game, and we couldn't get them out. So it's pretty tough. But the first 2 games we played them down there, we played them pretty tight, and we matched them pitch for pitch in Game 1 and to the 5th or 6th inning, and ended up getting beat. I think ended up being, I don't know, 9-5 or 9-6 or something. So we played them pretty close, but we just got to keep it. We got to keep it in the road, for a while, and not let them jump out and let the crowd get crazily involved. So you guys all know how that works, man. It's just one of those things. But you guys are exactly right. Anything can happen.
Coach, I loved watching the game you guys won, and the tournament was like 2 o'clock in the morning, 14, 15 innings. The celebration you guys had was one of the best celebrations ever. Just the exuberance of like winning the game, you left everything on the field there. I know it was stressful, but how fun was it afterwards when you guys won that game at 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever it was?
Yeah, 1:45 that game ended, and it was back and forth. In that game, you're playing that game. If you win that game, then the team's got to come back and beat you twice, and you feel like you're getting to the driver's seat. And heck, we had runners on in the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, and scoring position and couldn't get them in.
Oh, man.
So we were right there on the cusp of winning it all those innings, and then we finally got it in the 14th. But our pitching staff just did a great job of holding it. But like I say, once that ball dropped and we had the fastest guy in the park on second, we knew we were going to probably score that run. And once that happened, it was just crazy elation. But it couldn't last too long because we had to get in the bed and get back up and get back to the championship game.
That's right.
I love it. Coach Forehand's on the line with this. Coach, when it comes to the younger players on this roster that may be experiencing this for the first time, what's your message to them?
Well, I think they've seen it. We have 4 freshmen on our team right now, and one of them's a relief pitcher. One of them should be a starting pitcher, but we bring him in. He's pitched a lot, and we've got 2 freshmen that are playing on the position side a whole lot. And I think at this point now, that's why we went to Mississippi State earlier. That's why we go to Tennessee and Vandy to get ourselves prepared for this atmosphere that's coming up. And so, for them, after 50-plus games, they're still freshmen, but, one of them is in there full-time now because we had an injury. So, right now I don't even look at them as freshmen anymore. I look at them like, hey, they've already had, 50 to 100 at-bats. So, they're a little seasoned or as seasoned as they can be. But like I said, this environment's going to be different than most, and we've been trying to prepare for that all week. So now I don't know if anything can prepare a freshman for that atmosphere.
I love it, Coach. Thank you. I know you're busy. You worked us in the schedule today. You guys are leaving a little bit. Thank you. We wish you nothing but the best, and hope we talk next week about you guys winning that regional. Man, that'd be the best thing ever. So, Coach, thank you for your time.
Hey guys, all I can do, you guys, man. That's why y'all are so great, man. You get us on the phone with the opportunity to talk to you guys, and y'all do such a great service for not just sports all over the country, but like you said, man, you guys take care of the Nashville people, and I'm grateful, and I appreciate the opportunity to be on with you.
That's great, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Safe travels.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, Jeff Forehand, head baseball coach at Lipscomb, heading down to Mississippi State. It would be great. I mean, we all know the odds are huge against these 4th-seeded teams, but I don't care.
That's right.
Right? You just got to win 3 games.
That's right.
That's it, and you're back home.
Like you said, take it one game at a time.
Yeah, I mean, it's the great scene from the Hoosiers, right, when he marks off the rim and then the court. It's all the same, everything.
Yep.
Feeling all right over there?
I feel great. I'm laughing in my head. I can't help myself.
Oh, that's okay, buddy. It's okay to butcher a name.
Well, no, I read it properly off the computer, and he just said it's the other way. Like, oh, okay. Well, that's what it says on the computer. So,
that's great.
I'm glad he corrected me though, because he's well in tune with his players.
Yeah. It's funny. I was watching before we came on, the celebration they had on Monday, the selection show. I mean, what a feeling. I mean, you bust your tail. You go work out in December and January when it's 8 degrees and nobody wants to go work out, and you get paid off. Hard work pays off, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a great thing for Lipscomb. So we hope nothing but the best for them.
Absolutely. I mean, just go out there if there's some good pitch selections, go out there and just crank it deep. That's all I got to say.
Is that your motivational speech?
Yeah. Go out there, swing like you're a big leaguer. Don't go daddy hacking, but definitely just get an even keel swing. Play RBI baseball.
Is there better motivational pregame speech than Herb Brooks that Kurt Russell did in Miracle, whatever it was?
Probably not. No.
I mean, I watch that probably once a week, and it is the best. Is there a motivational speech that gets you fired up?
I'd say the one from Rocky. You get back up. That one.
Which one's that?
I think it's in Rocky. What, 4? Am I not? Is that right?
You're asking me. What does he say?
I can't quote it verbatim, but I know it. I'll watch it and it'll get me fired up.
All right. So, what's the best sports motivational thing? I'm Adrian in Rocky 3 on the beach to Rocky.
Yeah, that's when he's with Apollo.
Powerful.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
It is you have to watch it to get that.
Well, how else are you going to watch it? Have somebody she agrees over there. Hey.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying you got to hear it. If it's motivational, you got to hear it. But if it's watching it on the screen, then you got to watch it. I'm talking about something. If you're a player,
mind of yours?
I'm just saying if you're a player,
okay,
and you got stuff in your earbuds and you're running on the field, you want to listen to that motivation in your ears.
Yeah.
You don't get a screen in front of you.
Why can't you? Either way works.
If you're a baseball player and you're in left or right field throwing,
Adrian's speech to Rocky and Rocky 3 on the beach is absolutely motivational.
Yeah, I'm not.
You don't have to see it. You can
That's
hear
what I'm saying. Okay, all right. That's what I'm saying. Did you have to see it to get you motivated?
It helped. Because that's when I first saw it together. But I could hear her tell Rocky,
okay,
I'm scared. You're scared. We're all scared. Stallone wrote that. Sylvester Stallone is a brilliant writer, and he wrote that screenplay, and that's in there, and that is next level. We'll talk about motivational.
Okay,
what motivates you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You want to get the other names wrong before we go to the break?
Judd Urban.
That works good. All right, we'll come back. We'll take the topic of motivational. That's next right here on the Chase and Big Joe Show, live at Bar Lawns at Omni Nashville Hotel, right here on 102.5 The Game.
That doesn't hype you up, Joe.
I'm ready to fight somebody. I mean,
That's
that
what
is
I'm
just,
saying.
but it's so true. I mean, it's so true.
It applies to life, applies to sports, applies to anything you're doing.
Yeah. So, the coaches, these motivational speeches are just, and I'm sure Coach Forehand's got one, but, it's different because baseball is a different game than football is and basketball is and all that stuff. Let's hear, I'll go to the phone, 615-737-1225, comment about motivational speeches. Bear is on the line. Bear, good afternoon. What's happening, man?
Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, man, motivational speeches. I know that this name for sports, but Mel Gibson from Braveheart, that was a real good one. But sports-wise, man, I might have to go with Denzel and Remember the Titans, man. That one was great, man. And, he brought the players from different worlds together and made them a team. That was all inspirational, man. That's what sports is all about, man, bringing people together. But, man, that's all I got, man. Y'all have a good night. Tighten up.
All right, Bear, thanks, man. And
Love that.
Remember the Titans, that's a true story, which is even better for all that goes on. I like, one of my favorite ones is, it's been broken down throughout the years, but it was Lou Holtz before the Orange Bowl. Arkansas played Oklahoma. Arkansas had to suspend 6 starters because of whatever they were. And Oklahoma was ranked number 1 or 2, whatever it is. If you know where Oklahoma was ranked, let us know. Anyway, for the Orange Bowl, and so the team was distraught. So Lou Holtz went in and asked every player and said, give me one reason why we win tonight. And they said by like the 5th guy, the locker room was just shaking. They were so motivated. And they went down and gave me one reason why we went tonight. We have 6 of our starters suspended, including our star running back. Oklahoma's favored by 20 points. And Arkansas beat Oklahoma 31-6 because of that speech and that approach of like you could beat and win anything. And I wasn't there. I just read the clippings about all that, but that's a speech. You empowered those guys to go out and believe you could change the world. Same with Herb Brooks and Miracle. The Kurt Russell acting of that is just fantastic. And tonight is our night. I mean, it's like, oh my God. I mean, it just gets you going, man.
It does. Riles you up.
Yeah.
Gets a little tingle in your stomach, ready to go.
Right. Yeah.
Forget about the butterflies. Just go.
You get it done. Yeah.
Yep.
What's your favorite?
We played from the break coming back.
That's your Rocky. That's
Rocky
your one?
5, yeah.
That's your one?
Yeah.
Rocky 5?
Yeah. Because it applies to everything, Joe. Not just sports, but life.
It does.
I feel like even in life, if you're not involved with athletics or just anything in general with sports, you should at least be motivated in some form or fashion. Look forward to something every day.
Oh, yeah. 0667 on the text line. You can join us, 615-737-1025. Says Billy Bob Thornton in Friday Night Lights, halftime of the final game. I did not see that.
I have seen that movie. I do not recall that.
I need to watch it, so I'm going to write that down. Billy Bob Thornton, the movie Friday Night Lights, not the TV show. But that's good. I got to write that down and put it down there. Brian says Kurt Russell's Herb Brooks. If that guy, the title belt, give that guy the title belt. It was the best. I mean, that is, especially during was it the Olympics this year? Yeah. USA. Yeah. That was the big thing about the Herb Brooks thing because USA won the gold.
Yeah. Against Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. And all the comeback and all that stuff with the speeches and it fired everybody up.
What a great game that was, by the way.
Which game?
Jack Hughes. Gold medal game.
Oh, that you meant maybe the Miracle on Ice game. That was a good game, too.
That too. Yeah.
That was not the gold medal game, though. People don't remember that.
Oh, no. Yeah, that. No. I'm talking about what happened in this past week.
Oh, yeah. It was good. So the motivational part of all that. So that's what, you ask Jeff Forehand what the message is to his guys. It's, a coach will come up with something good that fires them up and gets them done.
Would you like to hear the quote from Friday Night Lights or you want to watch it?
You have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, being perfect is not about the scoreboard out there. It's not about winning. It's about you and your relationship to yourself, your family, and your friends.
Okay.
That was the quote. It's fantastic.
It's very good.
It's better when you hear the inflection of the voice and the certain scene it's in the movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely am not a halftime coach guy right now.
Why not?
I got to have, got to be in the zone. I'm not in the zone to be a coach.
Okay. But you can motivate people, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
To get out there and get it done and say, look, here's what you got to do today, right?
Yeah.
One opportunity, like the Eminem song.
You think you'd be a pretty good motivational speaker, Joe?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity. I don't know. It
What
depends on it
demographic?
is.
All of it?
Hey, man, I took the Holy Rosary 4th and 5th grade basketball team. We went 8-7 one year.
Really?
Yeah, we had
One game above 500.
6 players.
Whoa.
I was that good of a basketball coach.
Wow, I want to know what the
Right.
CBA was like that year.
I got it at the Holy Rosary. Got your people. I got it, man.
My people.
We went 8-7.
I'm Thompson
Knocked
Lane.
off-
I'm those people. I'm Thompson
We
Lane.
knocked
people.
off. We knocked off that. What's that? St.
Edward.
Edwards.
Yeah,
we
that's
beat
where I
them
am.
first game that year.
Okay.
Took him down. We had 5 players, and my son, who was in the 5th grade, tried to check himself out of the game.
Oh no!
I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm tired. I'm like, we got 5 guys.
He's
right?
one guy on the bench.
We got 5 guys. We have no bench. What are you doing? I'm tired, Dad. I'm like, buddy, no, we're not doing. So what he would do, he would just run from free throw line to free throw line. I'm like, you got to at least stand somewhere.
Just
stand in the defensive rebound.
Was he
for
tall?
me. He's the biggest kid on the floor. Yeah.
Put him in the low post, Joe. What are we doing?
I finally made him just stand in the middle, right? And they didn't call 3 seconds in those leagues. Thank God, because he spent 333 seconds standing there.
He'd be a low post merchant.
I got a picture of him after the game, and they're exhausted. We won the game though, and that we won like 12-10, right?
Now, what was the reward? You give him like the orange slices?
No, we went to the gym and worked on his free throws.
After the game?
I don't play around, man.
Golly.
Here's what my coach told me in college, junior college. If what you did yesterday still looks good today, you haven't done much.
Correct. You're not moving forward.
Let me tell you again.
Okay.
If what you did yesterday still looks good today, you haven't done much. So, like you getting names wrong. I mean, that is
okay. All right. I read it correctly off the screen the way it was posted.
I know,
right?
man. Oh,
so
that's
it's
so
not
great.
on me. It's on the baseball program's website. All right.
Oh, that is so great. All right.
And by the way, the baseball field at Starkville, Duty Noble. I had it right. Yeah.
Duty?
Duty, yeah.
Okay. Who was he?
That's the wrong guy, Joe.
You're a big Mississippi State fan.
Yeah, I mean,
by the way, Mike Organ texted in. Mike Organ gave me Coach
that.
Forehand's number. So thank you, Mike Organ. You finally did something besides landscape your backyard again, like you do every single day.
Why is there so much hate towards him, man? Like,
this guy attacked me first.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
I'm on the defensive forever.
Yeah,
so thank you, Mike Organ, for letting us know. Give me that phone number. All right, you ready to take a break?
Yeah, why not?
We have an exciting second hour coming up.
Is that so?
Yeah, exciting second hour.
Already done with the first hour.
Already done the first hour.
Wow.
So you sit there and just try to get names correct, and we'll figure out for the second hour.
I hate you.
Well, this is the Chase and Big Joe show right here, 102.5 The Game, broadcasting live from Bar Lines at the Omni Nashville Hotel on 102.5 The Game. All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Chase and Big Joe Show, live at the Omni Nashville Hotel, downtown Nashville, live at Bar Lines. It's turning into a beautiful day. Chase McCabe on assignment. Dr. Crane in with me today. Brando behind the glass. Fun first hour, second hour taking off now. Keep the motivational things coming on our text line, 615-737-1025. Our question of the day is, what's the most annoying thing a coworker ever did to you or at the office or anything? Most annoying coworker, something they've done just drove you insane. There was a time where somebody would bring in the 310 Christmas popcorn, one side's caramel, one side's
cheddar,
popcorn, whatever. And there was a former coworker who would dig his hand into all three sides. And it's somebody that we all know.
Oh, yeah.
We all know. I'm not going to name names, but he would dig in. He would eat and talk to you by digging his hand back inside. I was like, I will never. I don't know where the hand's been, for one thing. And then, so I never eat popcorn when it would come into this was a TV station I worked at.
Oh, I know.
So when that popcorn would come in, I'm like, I'm not eating that. And you just watch them just dig into that. I was like, oh my. And this one guy in particular would just take it. It was like, ah. So that's our question. Annoying coworker, 615-737-1025.
I may have a new one. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Coworker, he just always likes to poke the bear at mispronouncing words. I don't know.
Oh, those guys are the worst.
Tell me about
Well,
it.
you probably shouldn't mispronounce words.
Well, I didn't. I just mispronounced the way it was structured on the screen, and I thought it was the right way it was.
Oh, did you get called out on it?
I did, last hour.
Okay.
But it's not my problem.
Kind of is your problem if you came up with it.
Well, not necessarily.
The SEC spring meetings are happening down in Florida right now.
Yep.
And we mentioned earlier in the first hour about Danny White's comments about how he's in favor. He's the athletic director of Tennessee, in favor of expanding the playoff to 24 because the opportunities for teams to get into the playoff are low, and he wants to be more teams get in. It's basically saying, I think, Danny White, it's a loser mentality. I'm not saying he's a loser.
Right.
It's a loser mentality to get us in, and it's so wrong. It's so wrong.
This is the trajectory I see college sports going, okay? And follow me on this. What Danny White's saying, an expansion of the playoff, teams are going to want, players that is, are going to want more money. When you have more spots and more cracks at the bat to get into the playoff and there's more money to be had, these players are not going to work as hard. So what's that going to do? It's going to dilute the product of college football, and then it's going to dilute the product of NFL football, because where do normally all of these players, say majority of them, go after college? The NFL. Well, the NFL is going to see a little bit of a dip, in my opinion. I would say so. From rookies to second years to third years.
There's like 3% of college athletes make the NFL.
Well, I'm saying the top, 7 the 7 rounds of the draft. There's a handful of players that are getting paid a lot of money. Those players that are getting paid a lot of money through the NIL are the ones that are going into the draft. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these players that are getting paid all this money are the ones that are going to the NFL. You follow me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to you, is the players that are getting this money are not going to work as hard.
All right. I'm thoroughly confused.
I explained it. I said it I repeated myself 3 times to make sure you had it down.
I don't get it down. It's all about the money, right? So the expanding the playoff, to me, is not about the money. It's about coaches can say, hey, I got my team in the playoff. Give me a contract extension.
You don't think it's about money?
No.
I do.
It's about money overall. The expanding to 24 has nothing to do with money.
Yes, it restructures the TV rights deals that are not, currently set in place. You can't really do anything about that.
Right.
But like the SEC has their TV deal with ESPN through like 2033, 2034.
All right.
So what are you going to do if you expand the playoff and you get rid of the SEC championship game? That's with the SEC network. That's on ESPN's, flagships. What are you going to do about that?
Okay.
You can't get rid of the SEC championship game, because if you expand the playoff, that's what's going to happen. All these conference championship games are going to go away.
They're gone.
You can't do that, though, because of all the money that's involved with that. That's
you can rip them up, Con. You can go 24 and rip them up. And you're going to have to get rid of them. You're going to have to get rid of the conference championship games.
Well, then I posed this to Jake yesterday. Then, and he kind of was in agreement on it in a roundabout way. If you end up having a conference champion but a regular season conference champion, you're going to have 2 separate broadcasts. Say, I use the example of Florida in Kentucky. Say there's a game going on in Gainesville at the end of the year. There's a game going on in Lexington, Kentucky. And let's say Kentucky and Florida both have to win, or one of them has to win to make, the SEC champion of the regular season. If they both win, they're co-champions. You're going to spend X amount of dollars for both of those broadcasts. There's going to be more money to be spent out, and that's not what these TV deals are wanting. They want money.
Is that a regular season game you're talking about?
Yeah, at the end of the season.
Regular season game.
Yeah, regular season at the end of it. It's the last game of the season, Joe.
Yeah, they're still on. That's not a championship game. Those games will have platforms. You have ESPN, ESPN2, SEC Network.
That's what I'm saying, though.
They're already out there.
But that's what I'm saying, Joe, is that when you get rid of the SEC championship game, you're going to have to replace that with something if you're going to crown a champion of the conference. And that is a regular season co-champion or a champion itself.
I totally disagree. The game's already being played.
Then what's the other option?
Before 1992, they had conference champions who didn't play in a conference tournament for 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s until Alabama, Florida. Roy Kramer designed the playoff in 92. You had conference champions. In 1989, Tennessee split 3 ways. Tennessee, Alabama, and Auburn all won the SEC.
Would you rather have a co-champion in football?
I don't mind that. Get rid of the conference tournament. Get rid of the conference championship. Get rid of it.
No.
It's not working. If Georgia's ranked number 2 in the country, right, and they know, all right, we're already in the playoff, we got to go play this Arkansas team who has to win this game to get in, what behooves Georgia, right? I mean, so decide it during the regular season.
Well, then in that case, and I mentioned yesterday with the eye test, you got to get away from the eye test, but you need to use the conference championship game as a metric then. That's the only way to keep it alive.
Oh, I agree. But they have muddled this so much, you don't know. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they're doing, what they're happening. So you expand to 24, so do you still have the conference championship games on that Saturday when you got 5 of them or 4, whatever it is now, and then you push it back. College football can't go till late January. They can't do this. They're losing interest, right? They think they're taking – you can't do this.
I think another way you could revitalize the conference championship games if you use them as play-in games into the 2014 playoff, if they were to expand. Would that be another option?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to. You can't – you'd have to give bye to, 8 teams?
Yep.
And let the other ones fight it out and do all the things that they need to do to get in. Now, again, it's chaos.
Right. Now, say there may be a down year where the SEC doesn't have a two-headed monster where if it's like Alabama, LSU. Say it's just LSU.
Right.
And they're in the SEC championship game against, let's say, Tennessee somehow. And when that takes place, say Tennessee beats them and LSU is the only team in the SEC that'd be qualified to go into the 2014 playoff, which is highly unlikely.
Right.
But let's just say for the example, say Tennessee beats them, then LSU drops out, which, again, highly unlikely. It'll just drop them lower in the standings. But
sure.
I think that's the only way you can revitalize a conference championship game as another metric for the, committee to look off of.
Here's a quote again by Danny White about he came out and supported the college football playoff expansion to 24 teams. I think the percentage of teams with access to the postseason in football is low, and I think we need more access. And, I mean, he's getting destroyed on social media for that comment because that is basically saying my team is not good enough. They're not going to be good enough.
Waving the white flag.
Yeah, so can you help us get in? If I'm a Tennessee fan, I'm irate at that. Am I wrong on this?
No, not at all.
That you are waving the white flag? I'd be pissed.
Well, I mean, look, if you see a Tennessee fan and say they do expand to 24 teams and Tennessee gets in the playoff 4 times in the next, I'm just saying, for example, if this were to happen this year, they get in for the next 4 years, all Tennessee fans are happy as you know what. So then they wouldn't be upset by it. But right now, for the situation, yeah, I could see why he'd be upset.
Well, the Tennessee fans, I know when they got their butt kicked by Ohio State, we're livid.
Yeah.
We're livid. So I just don't think if you get shoehorned in at 23, we made it because you're going to get your butt kicked. You don't deserve to get in.
It's a invitation for more money. That's all it is.
That's it. And now Sankey and Kirby Smart are like, hey, if you don't ride the bus with us, we'll ride the bus and figure this all out on our own, or whatever the comment was being said. And here we are. We're talking off the field stuff like we do because they've screwed it up so much that now it's kind of like, what happens next?
I'm not in favor for an expansion.
No.
I think this is a system that needs to be fixed off the field. Like,
Sure.
I've mentioned this to you countless times, and I will keep saying it until the cows come home.
Just don't touch me.
I'm not going to do that. You
Okay.
gave me a stiff arm earlier. I'm not going to do that. It's that you have to make sure the rules are in place for all this. And when I mean by rules, I'm talking about situate the NIL before all of the college football expansion. Because what's going to happen is when you don't have the finances set in place, that's the whole thing that's going to blow up into a spiral of a tornado. You don't have the finances situated. How can you expand a tournament? You get what I'm saying? Like, how can you do that, Joe? You can't. You have to make sure the money is situated. You have every T crossed. You have every I dotted. You have to make sure that it is all set in place for you to say, hey, we can go forward with this. We just cannot say for right now we cannot expand. But maybe 2 years down the line, when we have all the finances in place, every single penny's counted,
Right.
then we can expand. That you have to get the money situated before anything else.
Well, it's the Protect College Sports Act, written after months of negotiation between Republican Ted Cruz and Democrat Maria Cantwell.
Yep.
Would provide the NCAA with antitrust exemption and enforce several rules that have been challenged in court in recent years. Remember, NCAA does not have subpoena power. Remember this. This is very important. So the rules are limiting athletes to transferring schools only one time without penalty, limiting athlete eligibility to a maximum of 5 years, which I'm in agreement for right there, prohibiting former professional athletes from playing in college, absolutely, and prohibiting schools from poaching a coach from another school during their sports season. Yes. Now, will this happen or not? Probably not, because when the government gets involved, it becomes an absolute abject disaster.
Did you see also in there that they have a potential new legislation and big aspirations towards the NIL with the Lane Kiffin rule, maybe?
And that is?
That is a Lane Kiffin rule of the bill is to protect some form of litigation when it comes to a antitrust. Bigger issues, it says here, bigger issues facing a type of bill that introduces the likelihood of challenges through the court system to allow coaches not to leave in the middle of the season. Like that.
If a coach wants to leave, let him go. If you don't want to be here, go.
Interesting.
So I got no problem Lane Kiffin wanting to go. If you want to go, go. Because what it is, you're a selfish, you know what, at that point.
But then that affects the transfer portal. That's the issue, Joe, is if a coach leaves, then there's 30 days after that where the player can now transfer.
Chaos.
You have to have a literal free agency or an off season to where each one of these players can say, hey, I'm leaving. There has to be a specific window for that, which there kind of is, but not really structured.
No, I agree. You remember they had the portal after spring practice 2 years ago, and I remember talking to some college coaches like, yeah, we went through a spring practice, and then my left tackle comes to me after the spring game and says, hey, Texas Tech's offered me $1.5 million. Take care. And you're like, I just went through a whole spring practice with you, and I gave you all the reps, and nobody the backup guy to get enough reps that you got. Now I've got to go in. So what they've done is they have just made this a huge disaster in so many ways that now I don't know if they can get out of it. It's the old adage of digging the hole.
Yep.
I'm going to hop down with you, help you dig the hole, get you out of this hole. It's like pretty soon you've dug a 30-foot hole and you're stuck down there. It's just I don't know. We had to get that off our chest because I hate loser mentalities. And Danny White right now has a loser mentality about adding your team in there because you're saying we're not going to be good enough.
Sad.
It's sad. All right, we'll come back. We're going to have some fun next.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have Dr. Crane mispronounce more names if we can here on the show.
Joe, what's your middle name?
Frazier.
That's not.
What is yours, like Giuseppe?
Oh, easy now. I take a lot of pride. It's Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Easy.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's your brother's middle name?
Well, it's kind of a lot of names. So my brother was a preemie. So he premature baby born.
I know what that means, but thanks.
Some people don't. He was born after both of my uncles, Michael Anthony. So, yeah.
So what's his full name?
Michael Anthony Frazier.
All right. What's wrong with that?
Just,
Michael Anthony's the name of the bass player who was in Van Halen.
Yeah. He's named after my uncles, though.
Can we call you Zoe?
No.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
What about Lozo?
No, we cannot.
It's Lorenzo.
Yeah.
You fight over that, won't you?
I will, yeah. I will.
All right, we'll take a break.
You want your little ring there imprinted on your forehead? I'll do that.
Oh, all right.
Well, exactly. We're going to have fun here in the next segment.
We are. More of this, whatever this is, coming up next, right here on 102.5 The Game. All right, welcome back in here to the Chase and Big Joe Show, 102.5 The Game. Chase McCabe off today. Well, he's actually on assignment. He'll tell us more about that tomorrow. Dr. Crane in with us today.
Yes.
Brando behind the board going on. There is if you come downtown, there's a BMW convention in town.
Oh.
And there's like 250 brand new BMWs down there. And there's a ton of security. So if you got like, I'm around, just know that. For those who mine went that way, do not come down here. But anyway, and there's all these cars and just nice BMWs out here in front of bar lines.
Same color too, navy blue.
Navy blue. And they're all about to head someplace, which maybe they're going to battle 300 style the Waymos.
You just took it. It's like. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but it's like the stormtroopers going up against, I don't know,
the
Jedis.
Rebel Alliance or whatever it is.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look at all these. There's 250 of them.
All electric, too.
All electric. Like the electric slide.
What's something that
Can you do the electric slide?
No, I cannot.
You cannot. Brando, I know you can.
You know what? Yeah, I could.
Hell yeah. Brando, find electric slide and play it underneath this if you don't mind.
I'm on it.
You're going to force me to get up and do the electric slide?
You don't know how to do electric slide? That's like the go-to dance at every wedding.
Yeah.
Like when nobody's dancing, you put on Michael Jackson or you put on the electric slide, people get up and dance.
I'm not the most dance-inclined person.
You ever been to a weird wedding, like where?
All the time. Are you kidding me?
Where it's just like, the families don't get along. You're not sure if the bride loves the groom.
There's a divide. You can feel the tension in the room. Yes.
The worst are with the stepdad and stepmom. And there we go. See, here we go. All right, this is a call. Everybody get out here. On the count of 8.
What are you, a wedding DJ here at the office?
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that's it. But some weddings are just so awkward, man.
They are odd.
And you hate them because you feel bad for the bride and groom because the parents have divorced and they brought their stepmom or stepdad there and they're trying to get along and they don't like each other. And so it's not the best.
Yeah, not at all. I've been to 3 weddings last year, and out of those 3, 2 of them were very odd. Not this one this past year, but last year, that is.
Right. Let me ask you this.
Yeah, ask me, please.
Would you rather have a big wedding and a small party or elope and have a massive party?
That's a great question.
I'm 0 for 2, so I'm done. I'm asking you.
And it has to be one or the other.
Yeah. What would you rather have?
I think.
Now, a lot depends on the lady. They probably want a nice little wedding, but that's fine. But I'd rather spend more of the money on the party.
Yeah, and I think elope in a party would be a lot of fun. There's a little bit more change in the pocket,
like
too.
Pam and Jim.
That's right. Niagara Falls.
We got married in Niagara Falls and came back because they knew it'd be a disaster when they came inside the church.
As for the Italian culture, though, I'd probably go traditional wedding in the church. Followed suit with that. Then you have a nice reception.
That's fine. There's no wrong or right answer here.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers the party. If your party sucks, they remember that.
Right.
Nobody remembers how good you looked at a tux. Nobody does. Your mom will.
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
I was not alive when my parents got married, obviously, but there were. I think the number one thing everybody remembers from my parents' wedding was that all my cousins from Italy came to my grandparents' house, and they all stood outside like they were a part of what. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, everybody's cousins are here." I'm like, "Yeah, it's my mom's cousins." Like, not me, but like when I heard about it, it was pretty funny.
Okay, well,
all black suits, black tie, white shirt.
Okay, see, now The Godfather. Here we go again.
It really was.
Yeah, the opening scene of The Godfather is a wedding.
Yeah,
they're doing that, and they're asking the Godfather for his favors.
Yep,
doing all that. So yeah, that's good. I don't know. I think people remember the party. I mean, I remember weddings. I'm like, the weddings I remember are because the parties were next level.
Yeah, I mean, when you can get an entire group on the dance floor at once, that's what makes the party.
Sure.
Because when you just have a few people that straggle and just eat the cake and watch, it's a little weird.
DJ or cover band?
Oh, it has to be a cover band.
Okay. A lot of people like the DJ.
I mean, DJ's great. It shows the variety of the concert, the party. But when you have a cover band, there's something about a live band in the building.
I agree.
It just increases the intensity of the
I
party.
agree, but a lot of people like a DJ because it's cheaper,
Right.
and then the DJ doesn't take any breaks unlike the band takes breaks.
I guess for a honeymoon's sake, it kind of, goes into what we were talking about earlier in the break. What would the best like hidden honeymoon vacation spot be?
Oh my, that's a good one. Everybody, I don't know. Everybody wants to go to Cancun or Cabo. I've been to Cancun or been to Cabo, so I don't know what that is. But I mean, it's hard to beat somewhere. South Carolina's got some beautiful beaches. Down in Georgia,
Sedona, Arizona.
No,
not because of that. Actually, I didn't think about that, but
that's not why you brought it up.
no. My best friend lives out there. He's told me all about the place. It's fantastic.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that would be. It's got to be on the beach. I got to have palm tree.
Oh, okay.
Palm trees somewhere. A lot of people like
you used to live in Hawaii. I mean,
long time ago, so I love palm trees. But I think some places in Florida, I love the Keys.
Oh yes,
can't afford any of them, but it's fun to go down there and see that.
I am curious. Text line, call or text, phone lines, call or text 615-737-1025. Where's the best hidden vacation spot?
I like this. The best hidden vacation spot. Now, could it be like Tim's Ford Lake?
Sure. Yeah.
There's some nice spots.
If that's your hidden vacation spot, I want to hear about it.
There's some nice. Tim's Ford's beautiful down there.
You hear that? The sirens?
Maybe they're coming for it.
The Waymos and BMWs back and forth.
Get it done. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. This is the Chase and Big Joe Show right here on 102.5 The Game. Hey guys, Big Joe here. Listen, we spend a lot of time on the show, and it's a message every day, but it works because I think it's powerful, and I need you to know how powerful. I think you need to know how powerful, wonderful you are. If you're going through some things mentally and you're struggling, you got to talk to somebody. You got to reach out and talk to somebody. As I said today, sitting on your couch and doom scrolling is not the answer. The answer is our friends at unitycares.com. UnityCares.com is the one place to go if you need to talk and reach out, because their only goal is to get you back living the life you deserve. You deserve it. Your family deserves it. Everybody deserves it. You live in your best life. At UnityCares.com, once you go to the website, everything is laid out perfectly for you. All the things that they cover, anxiety, depression. I tell you all the time, therapy changed my life. And I've talked to those that have gone, and it's changed their life as well. So I need you to go. I need you to go to unitycares.com. And look, they offer telehealth. It's private, it's secure, it's confidential. You don't tell anybody you're going. I just need you to go, right? To go and do that as well. That's what unitycares.com is all about. And listen, we tell you all the time, you're powerful, you're wonderful, and our world's a better place because you are here. And that's what unitycares.com has. Look, their whole goal, get you back living the life you deserve. And again, you don't have to go through any of this alone, and that's the best part. Please reach out if you're struggling today, or if you're a loved one, one of your loved ones is struggling, sit down together. Go to unitycares.com and see what they can do for you and change your life. The website again, unitycares.com. It's unitycares.com.
This is Joe's favorite.
Oh, Brando, this is great. It's one of the go-to wedding songs that they play. Oh, I've heard this song a billion times at weddings.
I think this is the song everybody hurts themselves at. Yes or no?
Yeah, that's a good
because
point.
everybody bumps into each other. And then somebody that's wearing heels always falls over, rolls an ankle.
Right.
Then you got to pick somebody's grandmother up off the ground.
Yeah, I got some fans stopping by here at the Omni
Love
bar
it.
lines waving at us like, oh, look how great they are. Good job, Brando, for all that's happening. In NFL news today, Derwin James with the Chargers signed a 3-year, $75 million deal. And they talk about him, one of the most underappreciated guys in the National Football League. Massive deal for coming that way. And, we're starting to see in the last, 10 years, I mean, some of these guys getting massive contracts. And good for him. Who do you think, and we're going to tie this into the Titans, who's the next guy in line for a massive payday for the Titans?
Oof.
Right. I know they've signed some big free agents, but like a massive payday. I don't think it'll be Simmons. I think he's going. This will be his 8th year, right? 19 to 20. Yeah, it's his 8th year coming up. He's still got a nice couple years left.
Yep.
I just don't. I'm trying to think who would be getting the next guy for the Titans in line for a massive deal.
I mean, it depends on what Cam Ward does in a year or two from now. Maybe that's the next one.
That'll be 3 years.
I take it back. J.C. Latham.
You think he's in line for a massive deal? I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Because if you're correct, that means he's kicking ass.
Exactly. That's it's more of hope than actual, production on the field. Again, the guy's only 23 years old. People forget how young he is. And yes, he's an Alabama offensive lineman. I know your knock against that, but you look at it and you say there's still room for development here. And he had the whole injury last year that kind of hindered his play on the field. You wonder if he can kind of come back from that. And again, he changed his diet too. That was something you and Chase asked him when y'all were at practice last season, was about his diet and how he's changed it up. So I wonder if he does that and gets back and hits the ground running again this season.
NFL.com has the Titans' most underappreciated player, Peter Skoronski.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, you and Chase mentioned it yesterday with Tim Hasselbeck. What could that happen for the Tennessee Titans? And I mean, they're going to get something done, right? They have to, especially this season.
Nobody wants to hear offensive lineman being like your best, most underappreciated player and getting the best. Nobody wants to hear that. But, I mean, we know offensive line is so valuable to a team.
Really? I would rather hear that than hear, this.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Follow me on this. Say a wide receiver, for example, Wando Robinson. Obviously, he signed a big year deal already. But say 3-4 years down the line. You know what? I take it back. Let's use Alec Alexander as a great example because he's coming off his rookie year. Say he's a underappreciated wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. Guess what? That wide receiver market is worth a lot more than the offensive line market. Why would you not want to hear your offensive lineman being more underappreciated than a wide receiver?
I think
when it comes to the business side of it,
sure,
we know that the money is going to be more inclined for the wide receiver than the offensive lineman. So maybe you get a cheaper deal that way.
Skoronski's picture outside Nissan Stadium. Come see Peter Skoronski.
Is he selling you insurance?
No, I mean, it's like, oh, okay. But you put up Ward or Carnell. It's the way football is.
Even Tony Pollard in this case.
And the linemen know this, and that's fine. But fans, I mean, marketing-wise, don't want your best player to be your offensive lineman.
Now, I think Taylor Lewan's an exception to the rule because he was just so extroverted with the personality when it came to being a brand himself.
When he wasn't getting his ass beat on the football field.
It's very true.
Or getting thrown out of games
or
whatever. Not a team player. Anyway, moving on. But I think you want to have a playmaker to be the guy on the side of the stadium. There's a reason Eddie George and Steve McNair and Frank Wycheck, pitcher, was over there for so many years outside Nissan because those were the playmaker guys that got things done. So I think Skoronski's great. I think it's fantastic. But linemen know their role. Their role is to block.
Yep.
Their role is to protect. And that's great. That's why I love linemen at all facets on offense and defense because they know their role.
I think another player we can bring into this equation, I think it might be Cedric Gray. Just because of, I'd say, the linebacker depth right now. Maybe we'll see whatever Cody Barton does this season. After the season, what could be that?
But a massive payday?
not massive, but I'm just trying to look for players that are looking for another contract with
Right.
this team. Right now, I can't say anybody on this team deserves a massive contract. If it's anybody, it's the one you just mentioned, Peter Skoronsky.
Right. And so is that a reason they've won 12 games and 3 games? Because they don't have that guy that's in line for a massive contract?
I think it's more, because it shows to you if you don't spend a lot of money on one player. I mean, you have to spend a lot of money on one player that you know you're going to invest in.
Right.
But if you don't, that shows there's no direction.
Is there a website you can look up who's making the most money in the Titans this year?
I just had it up. Yeah, hang on.
What is it?
According to Spotrac,
Is it Spotrac or Spot?
Spotrac, Spotrac.
I don't know. I hear people talk about it all the time.
Let's see. The highest paid player right now with a cap hit is Dan Moore Jr., the left tackle, with $26.34 million.
That's what he's making?
He is.
I don't want a cap hit. I want actual what he's making.
Okay, let's see here.
Good Lord.
Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, man. Don't hurt me.
No, I'm not.
Career earnings $37 million this year. Base salary $15.7 million. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 26, $19.4 million.
Is that most of the team?
Yeah. Base salary.
Base salary. Dan Moore is making the most. What's Calvin Ridley making?
Hang on, I'm trying to. It's very difficult to click through here. Jeffrey Simmons.
What's he making?
$20 million. So maybe not Dan.
So it's more than Dan Moore.
I got to click on each name. It doesn't show up. Normally, I can just click the top bar and it'll like categorize everything.
All right.
Hang on.
Okay, you got this.
You got me going through like 60 different names here, Joe.
I got you doing anything, pal.
That's what she said. Let's see. Wan'Dale Robinson. Let's see. Base is $7 million. This is great radio, Joe.
It is, but look up Ridley. We know what Wan'Dale's getting. I want to see what Ridley's
I actually have Ridley's right here.
Thank you, buddy.
If you don't want to keep looking for it.
Sure,
So
thank
Ridley
you.
this year is making $5.49 million in base salary.
Yeah.
Okay. So he took that negotiated contract. All right. Well, he renegotiated the contract.
Let's see. Trying to get. Oh, I got it. I found it. We're good, everybody. I found
Thank
the
goodness. You ever been on the internet before?
Not really. Jeffrey Simmons leads the pack with $20.1 million.
Okay.
Followed by Dan Moore Jr. Jermaine Johnson is the third highest player on the team.
All right, I'm good with that.
13.4.
Okay.
Alante Taylor at $9.4 million. Amani Hooker at $8.4 million. Wan'Dale Robinson $7.79 million. Cordell Flott $6.9 million. Tony Pollard $6.7. John Franklin Myers, 6.2.
So Paul's right there.
Yeah.
So of all those players, Simmons is the only one that's been drafted.
Correct.
My gosh.
And Amani Hooker, right?
Yeah, where's he?
He's up there. He's the 5th one on the list.
Okay. So Simmons and Hooker, both in the 19 draft. Okay.
Yep. And then after that's Wan'Dale Robinson, Cordell Flott, Tony Pollard, John Franklin Myers. After John Franklin Myers, there's a little bit of a drop off there. But the reason why I stop at John Franklin Myers is because the rest of that top of the roster are players they just signed.
Yeah.
Because that shows you they spend a lot of money on players they want to invest in.
Right.
I was telling you earlier.
Because the draft is the return invest, the ROI
is very low.
Is very, very low.
Very low.
Who's after Simmons and Hooker?
After Simmons and Hooker, mentioned John Franklin Myers at the bottom there. Cody Barton at 6.1. Calvin Ridley at 5.4.
But drafted. Drafted guys.
Yeah,
This is eye-opening.
Tajay Spears.
He's drafted.
3.6.
Okay.
Let's keep going down the list here. Morgan Cox, I believe, was a free agent.
He's a long snapper.
Femi Oladejo, $1.2 million. We're going way down the list now. Let's see. Oh boy.
So you had to rebuild this team through smart free agency.
Will Levis, $1.1 million. Peter Skoronsky, $1.1 million. Let's see. Kevin Winston Jr., $1.1 million. Jim Dike, $1.1. I mean, these are all guys still on their, original deals.
Okay. All right. Well I think Io Manor takes a step back.
I disagree.
There's only one football.
Well, no.
You think Carnell Tate's throwing to him? I mean, Cam Ward's throwing to him, or Tate or Wan'Dale Robinson?
No, but when you have that size in the red zone, I think this Titans team is going to be a really good team in the red zone because you have a guy like Carnell Tate who's probably going to be game planned a lot against other secondaries around this league.
Okay,
and the contested catch rate's going to be challenging It's the NFL. You're taking a step up from college football. A guy that has a year under his belt is Elk Manor, who I'd say, in my opinion, from watching him last season, did a pretty good job with contested catches. Yeah, maybe one or two of them didn't really go down in the stat sheet, but like the one with the elbow and the 2 feet rule that Callahan couldn't get down. You know what I'm talking about, Joe?
Yeah,
and
that's a great moment in Titans history.
So, yeah, that was Elk Manor, by the way. I don't know if you recalled the wide receiver on that play, but that was him.
Yeah, I think Cam Ward's going to have a routine with Carnell Tate and Wandale Robinson, and Io Manor DK are going to be
second fiddle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're paying these other guys a lot of money to perform, and you want them to be on the same page with Cam Ward.
Well, the positive thing about that is Chim DK, I think the Titans know they have a true kick and punt returner with a guy like that. So you don't have to worry. Whereas you look at the rest of the wide receiver core, you have Elk Manor. I mean, still, Chim DK is going to be, contributing on the offense, but not as much because you have Wando Robinson now.
Is he kickoff returner too?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. They've had so many guys run through their punt and kickoff. All right, so that's good. I should know that. I don't know why I didn't know that.
Oh, that's okay.
That's not okay. I should
know
that.
Dr. Crane knows something Joe doesn't know. That's a shocker. We're doing something today. We're learning.
Don't touch me.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
There we go.
You fist bump or high five people?
That's a great question because I don't know. Sometimes I'll fist bump my neighbors. Sometimes I'll handshake my neighbors, whatever. I'm a handshake guy.
I'm a fist bump.
I mean,
I think it just shows handshake is traditional.
Yeah.
Look you in the eye. Good job. Fist bump's like, boom, thank you.
Like, hey, pal. That's what a fist bump tells me. You're a pal, not a, hey, how you doing?
Okay, that makes sense.
Like if I give a handshake, like watch this, give it a little firm handshake.
Right.
Eyes, get the thumb lock right with the other thumb.
Yep.
Direct eye contact. I mean business.
So when Wizenut was here, during training camp, you try to find stories, right? So when he drafted Mariota in 15, after every play, when Mariota threw a pass, Wizenut would fist bump Mariota, right? It's the only person he would do it to. Nobody else. So I'm in practice, so we could shoot all the practice. So I'm shooting all these fist bumps. So I'm going to do a story on the news at night about fist bumps. And I asked Wizenut, I said, hey, why is it you love fist bumping Mariota? He's like, that's a real question? I'm like, yeah. So why do you like? He's I don't fist bump him. We move on to the next play. And I had like 30 shots of Wizenhut fist bumping Mariota. So I ran the story. I asked Mariota about it. He's like, I don't know. It's just a reaction. It kind of feels good, coach, doing that to me. So here's Mariota saying, yeah, he fist bumps me. Wizenhut's denying it, right? So I ran the story that night. The next day, Wizenhut calls me over and says, hey, you got me. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, you got me on your story. I was like, oh, the fist bump thing? He's like, yeah. I didn't think you had shots of it, but you got me. I'm like, well, Ken, I'm not trying to get you.
There's no gotcha.
I think it's a fun little, you guys are,
showing some chemistry.
Yeah, right. Like that. And he's like, yeah, you got me. And he walked off. You got me. There was a head coach who's already thinking, you got me. Yeah, I'm like, of all the guys over there, I'm the least confrontational one. There's other guys who stir up stuff over there, and that's their MO. That's fine.
Right.
But I just thought it was a weird thing with Wizenhut doing that.
I mean, the rest of his coaching tenure definitely spoke for itself.
Fired.
Yeah, but like
halfway through the 2015 season,
it makes you wonder: was that one of his top priorities in the back of his head? Like, golly,
why can't you just say, it's just a reaction with him, and he's the rookie. We're trying to work through that. I mean, I just didn't.
Not a good
you showed some personality, and he didn't want that to happen. I was like, all right, whatever, move on.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Stories from camp.
Titans are in a better position now.
They are.
Because of Ken Wizenhut. They learn from their mistakes.
He's been gone a long time.
I know. But
he's been gone.
Do you think they learned from that mistake?
God, he's been gone 10 years.
Do you think they learned from that mistake?
No, I don't think, because the Titans have had 7 head coaches in 16 seasons. Wow. 7 head coaches in 16 seasons. The Callahan hiring was a disaster.
The who?
Callahan hiring was a disaster.
Yep.
And then Vrabel towards the end, that was
spiral.
The whole when AJ was traded and everything happened after that.
Caleb Farley.
It's like you could do a
30 for 30 E60.
How to just dismantle a franchise.
It's not hard.
I mean, the 04-05 Titans were pretty bad, but that was a salary cap thing. Lost Samari Rolle, they lost Derek Mason. They lost Eddie George after the 03 season. It was just like, all right, transition. And a lot of fans weren't ready for that.
Right.
And they built them up, and they went to the playoffs in 07 and 08 and then took a dive again. So the Titans fan base has been through purgatory many times. And nobody's going to feel sorry for a fan base. I get all that,
Sure.
but still.
Question for you on the other side when we get to, I guess, this question on the text line by Peter Skronsky. It's about the market of the offensive line.
Okay.
You want to?
Sounds good, pal.
A great day.
Why?
We're at the Omni Nashville Hotel. That's
Barline. Send it out, pal.
Yeah, we're here at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Barlines. Didn't know that was going to happen, but all right, we're over here at Omni, right here on the Chase Big Joe Show, 102.5 The Game.
and let Barry continue to do it. And
That's the vibe I got when I.
Man, okay, I mean, could you imagine paying $3,000 for a concert?
I mean, if I won the lottery, sure. That's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, if you got unlimited dough, sure.
Yeah. No, I couldn't imagine spending You know what? It wouldn't be for a sporting event. I mean, it wouldn't be for a concert. It'd be for a sporting event. I might spend $1,000 for a sports ticket. That's a different category.
The World Cup final?
Champions League. Yeah, for sure.
What's Champions League?
It's like the European tournament.
Oh, is that like Tottenham and
Tottenham? Yeah.
Tottenham?
Yeah, Tottenham.
That's how you say that? Tottenham?
It's
not Tottenham?
No, it's not Tottenham.
Good Lord. How southern redneck do I sound right there?
Tottenham?
And Hotspur?
Excuse me?
Is that where they play? Hotspur? What's Hotspur?
Hotspur Stadium?
Is that some stripper you met sometime somewhere?
No.
What is that? It's not Hotspur.
That's the nickname of the club, the Tottenham Hotspurs.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me like that for?
You said Hotspurs. I'm like, Hotspurs.
Hotspur, okay.
Hotspur.
Like, what's the other one, y'all? Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea. What about them?
Y'all go crazy for all you want to be soccer
I'm not
nerds?
a Premier League fan, per se. I'm a Serie A fan, Italian soccer.
Okay. Who didn't make the World Cup, by the way?
Thanks.
So,
appreciate it.
All right. With that being said, Brando, hit it, pal.
Okay. First on the list, we have
What day is it, buddy?
Thank you very much. Cellophane Tape Day is today. National Grape Popsicle Day.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we not talking about cherry popsicles and all that other stuff? But it's Grape Popsicle Day today. National Gray Day, that is to raise awareness for brain cancer. National Senior Health and Fitness Day. Nothing to Fear Day. Old Time Player Piano Day. Sunscreen Protection Day. That is definitely used today because I believe those, what they call them, the UV rays, they're up today.
Hey, man, we didn't ask for your medical.
Sorry.
Just read what day is it.
Just asking.
Okay.
Sunscreen Protection Day is the last one on the list, so there you go.
All right, time for celebrity birthdays. Got to get these within two. He is our permanent backup. Brando is taking over today because Chase is off and Dr. Crane's here. So, Brando, you go first. You ready?
Born ready.
How old is – he's one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time. How old is Jackie Slater today?
Jackie Slater, 67.
72.
72 exactly.
All right.
Good job, Dr. Crane.
Thank you.
Dr. Crane, he had the best mustache of any kicker of all time. How old is Nick Lowry, former Jets kicker? Nick Lowry.
Oh, boy, 63.
73.
70. Brando, one of the best tennis players of all time. I don't think he won. One of the best tennis players of all time that never won a major championship. I think Pat Cash, not kin to Johnny Cash. Pat Cash.
58.
66.
61.
Oh.
Dr. Crane, how old today is the big hurt? Frank
Thomas?
When he's not hitting home runs, he's sending you testosterone pills in the mail. Low
She'll
T.
like it too.
Who was that?
That was the voice of God.
Okay. I'm going to go with, let's see, Frank Thomas. Let's go 56.
59.
57. Dr. Crane's up 3-0. Brando, how old is Jeff Bagwell, former Houston Astros slugger?
Jeff Bagwell, 58.
59.
57. Brando's on the board, 3-1. Dr. Crane, how old is Super Bowl winning receiver for the Green Bay Packers, Antonio Freeman?
Let's go 58.
55.
54. 3-2. Dr. Crane, Brando, how old is Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Danny Werfel, who, by the way, never lost to Tennessee?
Danny Werfel, 53.
51.
52. That's a push on both sides. Dr. Crane, how old is Vontae Davis?
Vontae Davis, let's go 47.
44.
38. That's not the one that passed away, is it? That's not right.
Vontae Davis, wasn't he the tight end?
Yeah, his brother passed away.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. All right, who's up now? Brando. How old is Richard Schiff? He was Toby in West Wing.
73.
Joe.
Vontae Davis passed away? I thought so. All right, I just fired my writers. for that. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Richard Schiff, Toby from West Wing.
Let's go 55.
Brandon, you said 73?
Yes.
He's 71. Brando's tied it at 3. Dr. Crane, how old is Paul Bettany? He was the bad guy in the Da Vinci Code.
Oh, that's a good movie.
He's been in a bunch of movies, but he's married to Jennifer Connelly.
Let's go with 57.
55.
55 exactly. Brando's storm back up 5-3. Brando, how old is Andre 3000?
Ooh, 48.
51.
51 exactly. 5-5. Here we go. Speed round. Dr. Crane, how old is former Miss America actress Lee Merriweather? She was on Barnaby Jones.
There
she wasn't on Barnaby Jones. She was on the TV show Barnaby Jones.
Miss America. I think let's go 58.
67.
91.
Oh!
Brando, how old is singer Susie Sue of Susie and the Banshees?
83.
80.
69. Dr. Crane, how old is singer guitar player Neil Finn of Crowded House and Split Ends? And he took over Lindsey Buckingham and Fleetwood Mac. Neil Finn.
64.
72.
68. Brando, how old is actress Perry Gilpin from Frasier?
65.
66.
65 exactly. Brando's up 7-5. Dr. Crane, how old is comedian Adam Carolla?
Adam Carolla is 44.
51.
62. Brando, actor Todd Bridges from Different Strokes.
58.
66.
61. Dr. Crane, how old is rapper Jadakiss?
Who?
Jada Kiss? Jadakiss? I don't know.
I don't know.
Jadakiss.
50.
Pretty sure it's Jadakiss. 40.
Is it Jadakiss?
Yeah, Jadakiss. 48.
Where you been, Brando? He's 50. So it's now.
Hey, I said 50.
You said 50. Yeah, you did. He
Yeah.
said you're closer. So you got
okay,
the point.
Okay, my bad.
So it's 7-6. Dr. Crane, how old is TV chef Jamie Oliver?
Food Network Jamie Oliver?
No, the guy who works down here at Carrabba's. Yes, the Food Network Jamie Oliver.
Let's go 57.
49.
51. With that, Brando wins 8-6. Good job, Brando.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Hard fought game. Had to battle back. Mr. Frazier gave me a good one there, so that was fun.
Hey, quit giving the Miss America speech, man. Just say you won. Don't apologize for your success.
I will work on trying to be less humble.
I know. This guy doesn't like people being humble, apparently.
I do. Don't apologize. What did Michael Corleone say? Don't apologize for your success, your family. Don't apologize for your awards.
Never go against the family.
What'd you learn today?
I learned, pronounce things properly and
not to trust websites.
That's always the go-to thing. Never trust websites.
And then evidently Alan Jackson's trying to buy a planet.
Yeah. Alan Jackson's trying to buy property on my property.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Good job, Dr. Crane. That's it. Chase back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're at the Hermitage Golf Course for the great Folds of Honor.
Yep.
Folds of Honor.
615 Open.
Yeah, 615 Open tomorrow. We'll be out there tomorrow. Great cause. Looking forward to that and have a lot of fun. Thanks. So our message we leave with the show every day to our guys out there, if you are struggling, know, man, that we're with you, man. We got you. You have bad days. You have good days. Those bad days, you need to talk to people. We are here for you. But let you know that you're doing fantastic. You're doing so good. And remember this, when people there's in this world, there's some people out there, when they think about you, they smile. And you light up a room and they look forward to seeing you. Know that, know how beautiful you are, know how much we love you. And more than anything in this world, please know how much God loves you. A real show is coming your way next. It's called DVD. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.